It's interesting because, as you know, I was involved with talking with this Muslim yesterday, and it was a Muslim lady again today who opened the door to us. And she's really, in fact, initially it wasn't her, it was her son. I was beginning to think, okay, her parents aren't in, it's a bit awkward, and it wasn't really opening out. We just turned, and literally she came in the house, didn't she? Yeah. Clutching somebody else's baby she'd been looking after.
And she was standing, so she came in with this baby, she was standing at the door, and so we started to share with her.
So we started talking. She seemed really open. She said, we know about Jesus. And she started talking a bit. I mean, we talked about our lives first, didn't we? I talked about my life a bit, and she listened. You interjected a bit, I think, at one point about your life as well, didn't you?
Yeah, so we started to do the things that we saw modelled today about a miracle. Then that's when she was saying about she does believe in God. So then we just kept on talking, and the thing about standing straight, we kept on, and I'm keeping on thinking the thing of Bill, what you were saying, is it red, is it orange, is it green, and it's like, don't doubt, push through, and I could see her face, and we kept on, and I'm praying under my breath, Lord, you push through in this now, and I'm not going to be fearful, so there's things in me, inner work in us, that God's wanting to do, but also to be praying for them.
Yeah, because I forgot we started with a miracle question, didn't we?
We did.
Right. And in fact, with the kids initially, and then he wasn't too sure, but she was then open and said that she actually wanted prayer for her kids, so we prayed for her kids.
Yes.
And then that led into the stories. And then as we talked the story, it became we started to tell the two kingdoms, didn't we?
Yes.
But then it became apparent that in some ways she thought she'd already made the choice because she's a Muslim, good Muslim, and so her perspective was, we believe in Jesus, he's one of the prophets. We also believe in Muhammad, etc., etc. So then we said that's an opportunity to talk more about Jesus. So we said we would be interested in talking, sharing one of the stories about Jesus. She initially didn't seem too sure, so I then tried to do a summary on the doorstep of the. It does sound like the second sign of John, because the first one involves alcohol, and being a Muslim, I wasn't too sure how that would work.
and she's still, and this is what's key, she's still on the doorstep at this point.
Yeah.
So I still, for us, didn't know, was it red, was it orange, or was it green? And she was saying about the Bible, she was saying, I don't understand how, like with Christians, we didn't say we were Christians, did we? No. But she was saying they don't know the Bible. So that was a really great thing to be able to bring in the stories of that, and it was encouragement for me to keep abiding and reading the scriptures. Yeah. So then that's what we were doing, and we started to do you want to know more? But she was still standing at that door. And we're like, well, what do we do here? Time's ticking on. Do we stay or do we go? And then that was like, no, push in prayer more here. And that's when this is when I praise God for what he's breaking in me to just share the power of God of just sharing the gospel with her. And something clicked between Jasper, and that was the key of the two people together and how we could work as a team.
I think strategically it was about the fact I'd actually met a Muslim the day before, so I actually kept commenting about some of the things you're saying. I said, well, she told us yesterday. I simply said the comment on, and it was
brilliant.
I then simply said, it was a really nice woman we met yesterday, and it was something like that. And at that moment, she said, do come in. Yeah. It's almost like I sort of complimented her.
He's been there.
So we went in and she offered us tea. It's very similar to the tea we had yesterday.
And we bring back dates from Palestine. And we believe for the date that's going to happen with her again. And
brought back the fruit on the farm. Brought back a good report.
Yes. I mean, the thing for her now is whether is she going to go on, but we believe that God can still break through for revelation, but she's still open.
The one slightly more negative thing she said is, I'm not going to change my religion, she said to us. But I think it's about not going down to which religion it is. It's about, we didn't focus too much on Jesus, the Son of God, because it was clear resistance.
Should have said I might.
Let's give the team a clap and give Jesus a clap.